What is up, YouTube? HCJ here, and today I'm going to be doing another channel anniversary video for you guys to celebrate the 14th anniversary of the channel. And it is time for my goddesses of the sky, the namesake of the channel, the Harpies. Yeah, this is going to be a video dedicated to my queen, the Harpie lady. I have been a Harpie player and a Harpie fan since 2002 when the Yu-Gi-Oh the Yu-Gi-Oh anime was first introduced internationally. I fell in love with Mai and her ferocious queens, the Harpies. I love the Harpie archetype. It is my favorite archetype of all time. And while yes, my favorite archetype of time has many struggles, just like anybody's other favorite archetype, Harpies aren't breaking tier zero and they're just traditionally good and have had their time in the spotlight here and there. Primarily 2013, 2014, where, we got Lord Tachyon Galaxy, our introduction of Harpie Channeler, the massive wave of new Harpie cards to support. The whole going to Worlds and someone playing Harpies at Worlds getting 18th place, that is actually on record that the Harpie deck got 18th place. I don't know who piloted the Harpie deck, but I definitely will level list up and I'll have to do some flushing out. So I'm sure that'll be a great video for people. And then just the overall thing of Harpies have a lot of things going for them, but there's also a lot of things that do need to be fixed with the Harpie archetype. One big thing that I can honestly say, and this is something that I want everyone to understand. This is for the Harpie players because I want you guys to understand this clearly. We should be very glad that we have any type of support because for the longest years, Harpies have not had any major support. We have dealt with dry periods. We have had to rely on other archetypes to support us at a time when we were very struggling for support cards. Between the release of Harpie Queen to the release of Harpie Channeler, which is about 5 years, 5 to 6 years, because that's from Force of the Breaker all the way to Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So that's a lot of seasons of a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh sets and stuff that we've been through, where we had to rely on other winged beast slash wind archetypes to support the Harpies. And literally, the biggest thing that kept us floating was the fact that we had a structure deck that had our support cards in it, and Harpie cards were in a lot of the major sets. So between then and there, we were relying on Samorg, we were relying on Blackwing, Miss Valley, Dragoonity, and a lot of that wind support that was there. Was it good? Some more than others, but it was basically the toll of things where we were going through that dark age. Now we're gotten to the modern era where we've gotten Harpie Channeler, we get Harpie Queen, Harpie Conductor, Harpie, Cyber Slash Harpie Lady. We're getting all of these support cards, and I keep getting all these people that just are so bitter and so pitiful. I don't like. I want this. I want that. Look, you should be happy we have something because we could be like other archetypes that were from OG Yu-Gi-Oh and get nothing at all. They can say, "Oh well, to hell with the Harpy archetype. They don't need nothing," which is what it feels like now. But be happy that we have anything. People were upset that Rush Duel was getting Harpy cards. So guess what, guys? You could have got nothing at all in Rush Duel, and Rush Duel could have just had Harpy Lady and Harpy Girl, and you'd still bitch about that. So it's just like keep the minimum of bitching to a minimum. Okay, we will get Harpy support when it comes, and when it does come, be very happy that we get it and try to utilize it because that's literally majority of the floodgates that a flooding of my comment section is. Why don't Harpies have a fusion monster? Because maybe they don't need a fusion monster. Maybe a synchro is good enough. Maybe a exceed monster is good enough. Maybe a link 2 monster is good enough. Maybe they're like, let's focus on the main deck because that's something we definitely need. Because holy shit, we don't have anything really holding us together there. Because that was a big complaint for a while. Is we don't have any major main deck support, and they give you major main deck support. Too bad it didn't come with a retrain for anyone that we did need. Although we did get a retrain for Dragon, which was very much needed, and then Cyber Slash coming in to really save the day. What more do you want? They're giving us everything they have. Just enjoy what you can and enjoy the ride. Because you could have nothing at all. So there's my PSA on all the Harpy players that are going to be scoring my comment section, bitching and complaining. Be happy that you have something because you could have nothing at all. All right. Now, with that said, I want to show you guys my collection of Harpy cards. This does not include my Harpy deck or my Harpy my Harpy box that has support cards for the Harpy decks that I built. I do have a box. I really do. And it has a ton of stuff in it. So while we go through this binder, this big green binder, because of course Harpy, Bladen. And this is basically one of the big things. I have a full page of normal Harpy cards as well as Sky Scout. Because remember, Sky Scout is now Sky Scout. He's not Harpy's brother because that was a name translation. Then we have Harpy Lady and Harpy Girl, which I have both of. The Harpy Girl, Harpy Lady, of course, had their outfits changed because soccer moms were like, "Yugioh should be for good boys and girls." And Konami was like, "You're right, it should be for good boys and girls." So they ended up changing the outfits for Harpy Lady and Harpy Girl. It was probably about Dark Beginnings 1 or Dark Revelations Volume 1 and 2, where they did the change. So the Harpy Ladies had their breasts covered up, their thighs and body that was exposed also covered up to be less scandalous. So it was like I said, you get for good boys and girls. So I have plenty of these. I have plenty of Harpy Ladies as well. Because I have Harpy Ladies in my main deck. I have Super Harpy Ladies, and then I have all of these Harpy Ladies. I even got Harpy Ladies from the um, the 25th anniversary of Metal Raiders that was re-released. I have Harpy support. Ah. Then we have Harpy Lady Sisters, Harpy's Pet Dragon, Harpy Lady 123, Birdface, and Harpy's Pet Dragon Fearsome Fire. You know, I have to have, of course, the OG stuff. Have the Harpy Lady 123. Because why not have the upgrades? And it's actually because Joey's World gave us a lot of Harpy card reprints. That's where that dragon comes from because for a while Harpy Pet Dragons were like $120 for mid condition ones that were from Forbidden Memories, where it was introduced as one of the three cards in that set. No, in from that game, I think the others were Red Eyes, Black Metal Dragon, and Metamorph or Metamorphosis. So yeah, you can see why it's like, oh yeah, that's gonna be really hard. And the other one was Retro Pack 2, but even then that was hard to buy. Sorry about that. And then those Harpy Lady Sisters, the three on the side, actually it should be four, are from Metal Raiders originally. I think this is the original, these are the reprint Metal Raider ones. And then these Harpy Lady Sisters right here are actually from Legendary Duelist Season 2, where they got reprinted. Or I think it's Season 1. No, it's Season 1. It should be Season 1. Does it have a 2? No, it's Season 2 where we got Cyber Slash Harpy Lady in that pack as well. And Harpy's Pet Dragon came in season. Harpy's Pet Dragon Spears on Fire came in season 3 as a promotional card. Birdface is Birdface, because why not? And then Harpy Channel, Harpy Clean, Harpy uh, Cyber Harpy Lady, Harpy Dancehall, Harpy Harpist, Harpy Perfumer, Harpy Oracle, our Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. Yeah, like this binder basically has all of my girls in it. As high as rarities as I can afford and get. We have Toon Harpy Lady. I would love to have hollow versions of these. They need to make a hollow version of Phantasmal Dragon. Then we have Ultimate Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. We got some more Harpy's Pet Dragon Fire. Because I don't know why all my Fifth and Fires are not together. I'll fix that soon. Harpy Conductor, of course. Elegant Egotists, Harpy Feather Duster. Triangle Ecstasy Spark, Ultimate Rare, Super Super. And then Gold Rare. This is very beat up. Harpy Feather Duster from, what's it? SDD, Stairway to the Destiny Duel. That was the video game here in the TCG that released Harpy Feather Duster. But I think the OCD version didn't get that. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004 for EU got Harpy Feather Duster. So it was around the time Harpy Feathers got limited. And then Harpy Feather Duster from Battle Pack. And I have a lot of these Battle Pack ones. And I have an Ultra one. I have the Super Rare one from the Structure deck. When Harpy Feather Duster got unbanned, they just threw out all the rarities that they could for Duster. So Duster's a common, a super, a secret, an ultra, an ultimate rare, a collector's rare, No, is it collector? No, it's not character. It's not 25th anniversary, bro. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next thing we see in was it Yu-Gi-Oh 25th anniversary rarity collection 2, which is supposed to come out sometime in May. So definitely ready for that, and I'm going to be surprised if they get dusters. If they get dusters, then yes, I will get dusters because I do have Harpie Feather Storms in their rarities from that sets as well. And then we go on to Cyber Shield, Harpie's Hunting Ground, my lovely Hysteric Sign. I love Hysteric Sign. Actually, let me put Cyber Shield here. I'm going to put Cyber Shield over here. And then, yeah, we have Cyber Shield, Hysteric Sign, Harpie Phoenix Formation, Harpie Feathergrass, Alluring Mirror Splits, Harpie's Featherstorm, Harpie Lady Elegance, Hysteric Party, Shadow of Eyes, Yorakuma's Shadow of Seduction. These are Harpie Lady's eyes, funny enough. And the reason why it's not considered a Harpie card was, I guess, because it was just like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a Harpie's true support. Sure. Electro Whip. Electro Whip has a funny story in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game because if you read the manga, Electro Whip is actually supposed to be a quick spell for Harpie Lady, and they changed it in the TCG game. So TCG OCG changed it, but the video games like Yu-Gi-Oh, was it Yu-Gi-Oh Sacred Cards, Yu-Gi-Oh Stairway to this, Yu-Gi-Oh Sacred Cards, Yu-Gi-Oh Wrath of Destruction, Yu-Gi-Oh False Valkyrie, not False Valkyrie, Valkyrie cards in it. Um, what was the one? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist of the Roses, Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories, like all those offset Yu-Gi-Oh card games. Those are the ones that have Electro Whip as an equipment spell for the Harpie archetype, and that's why I have it here. I'm actually going to move it over to this side where Cyber Shield is because Electro Whip is seen in Cyber Harpie Lady's artwork. The funny thing is that this is supposed to be a Rose Whip, but it's changed between Cyber Harpie artwork and Harpie Lady's sister's artwork, as you see the redheaded Harpie Lady holding the whip. But they changed it in terms of its color, and then in Harpie's hunting ground, it's still the same as the one Cyber Harpie Lady is holding. But it's also in quotes be Rose Whip. And they're like, oh, it's supposed to be Rose Whip. Oh, I do apologize for the noise in the background because there's something I just can't control. Mirror walls, because of course those are associated to um, my girls, my Harpy queens, and my Valentine, who she uses against Yugi, she uses against Merrick, and she uses against Joey. Well, she tried to use it against Joey, but I think at the time her duel and Joey conceded as her being the victor because Joey passed out. Solomon's Law Book, which is a really good card for those spells and traps that you have to do stuff during the standby phase. It skips your standby phase, so you get to keep your mirror walls, your fairy boxes, and stuff like that. Some older Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. We have the Griffin support cards. We have Phantom Griffin, we have Griffin's Wing, and we have Griffin's Feather Duster. Because as you guys know in the lore, Phantom Griffin's flavor text is that Phantom Griffin and the Harpy archetype have done battle with each other over the hunting ground, and that this monster, the Harpies have to combine forces in order to take down the Phantom Griffin. And then Phantom Griffin is also seen in Griffin's Wing, which is a counter to Harpy's Feather Duster, and in Griffin's Feather Duster, which is supposed to be the not Harpy Feather Duster of the Griffin archetype, which basically destroy all spells and traps you control, gain 500 life points for each. It's pretty weak. Peacock, because in the OCG, my Valentine's name is Mai Kujaku, or Kujaku Mai, and Kujaku meaning peacock. So she actually has favorite text in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, where you tribute someone to play Peacock, she will actually say Peacock. She says, I summon Peacock. And then in Battle Phase, she says, I attack with Peacock. So yeah, they make a reference there to her name into Peacock. And Kujaku, which is Nine-Tailed Peacock. Dune's Dark Witch, Angel Valkyria in the OCG, because this is a card that she used in the anime. So we have Birdman Joe from the Structure deck, and of course, was used by her in Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2008. Reprints of Harpie's Pet Dragon, Harpie's Pet Baby Dragon, some more reprints of Harpie Ladies 1, 2, 3, Harpie Lady Sisters. I have a ton of reprints of Harpie Channeler. This is my Japanese versions of Harpie Pet Dragon for some Fire Blast and Harpie Conductor. My Japanese version of Replicable and Summon Storm, some more copies of my original Harpie Queens, my original my China Legacy Swag reprints, as well as some reprints of Harpie of Hysteric Party and Hysteric Sign and Triangle Ecstasy Spark. This page right here, boys and girls. Okay, first off, this is not a page for you good boys and girls. This is the Italian Lost Art page. I have one of each of the Italian prints of the Harpie cards from the Lost Art promos. And if you guys don't remember, basically, Lost Art promos are just the OCG artwork coming to the TCG and just basically being some self fodder for OTS stores. But I bought these offline from people from the OTS stores. I'm not naming names, but yeah, this is basically the Italian version because I do have the actual American ones, and I use them actually in my deck now. So, Harpy Chandler, which is Incantrice Harpia, Regina Harpia, which is funny because Regina means queen, and if I'm not mistaken, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush School, there's a monster called Regina Harpy or Harpy Regina, and she looks kind of similar to, well, her outfit is similar to Harpy Queen, but it's not exactly Harpy Queen. So, Dantrice de Harpia, Directrice de Harpia, uh, Riposu de Plume de Harpia, Inspector de Vasse Sagdatrice, which is Harpy Lady, which is the Alluring Mirror split. Supreme is a really good he's a Harpy player. And actually, you guys may know him because he's one of the many European streamers that from Yu-Gi-Oh content creators. And and he speaks fluent French, or I think it's Italian. Is this Italian? So I hope it's Italian. IT, yeah, it's Italiano. So yeah, he speaks very fluent French and Italian, and the man is a phenomenal player, Yu-Gi-Oh player. He has a phenomenal. I love watching his content whenever I get a chance. It's very inspiring to watch, and it's so nice. And I think he's in like he follows me on YouTube. I mean on Twitch and YouTube, I believe. And no, and, yeah, he follows me on YouTube. He follows me on Facebook. But he follows the group on Facebook. So it was nice to have him in the game. It's also funny enough because I would love to learn more languages so that I can, communicate with fellow hockey players. Because I swear I can easily speak to my Latin audience like crazy. My Latin audience. And I, just because learning Latin languages is not hard. It's just, damn, it's not as hard as learning Japanese because I have to learn that from hiragana, katakana, and all of that. But yeah, but if you guys know anyone who speaks fluent French or Italian, their language is literally the language of love, and it's a beautiful language to hear. And hearing the Italian names for the Harpy cards is Le Plume, Appia. Probably says it a lot better than I do. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Simorg. Simorg, Big Bird, and the Big Bird archetype. Which I have plenty of these in here. Some more of beginning, some more of bringing, some more protection, some more of calamity, some more of divinity, some more of perfection. But actually, I need to switch these two. Oh no, did I do it by attack points or did I do it by level? Did I do it by level? Calamity is supposed to come first before protection. But if I do it by attack stat, then it's ironically the level 4 supposed to come before the level 3. Isn't that something? But yeah, these are just the little birdies for some more, and then there is like all the new some more cards, which I should have threes of. If I don't, I need to go get me some threes of. Some more of Darkness, some more of the Storm, some more the Sovereign of Birds, who's now forbidden. This is the only card in the Samorg archetype that is forbidden. Some more of ancestry. Which is not a bad more card. It's just that it has some wacky gimmicks to it. Like it's not a Gemini monster, but it treats itself as a normal monster in the hand. You're supposed to use win effigy with it to tribute the win effigy for a double tribute for a win normal monster. Because win don't have a normal monster that's a double tribute. This is where some more of an ancestry's effect comes in, where it's treated as normal monster in hand, and its tribute for its summon must be win, or at least one of them must be win. And then when you do the tribute summon, you can select the two cards your opponent controls and return them to hand. And of course, that's like one of the big things there. And then we have Samoric's Onslaught, Eboris, the Sacred Lance of Samoric, Samoric's Impulsion, and Samoric Sky Battle. Because, of course, Samoric had to get a ton of things to make an anniversary out of that. And then Flawandery stuff. If you guys are wondering, where are all the little blanks? They're in a deck right now because I built Flawandery. And that's why you don't see a lot of that. The Pot of Extravagance replaced the Pot of were replaced by Pot of Prosperities. I only run two Risas, and then these are like reprints of some older cards as well. My Harpie Dancers, my Harpie Conductor, my Harpie Channelers, my Danger Thunderbirds, my Lureless stuff, because why not? Some of my Tri Brigade, because I was building Lureless Tri Brigade, and of course another My Valentine archetype, the Amazonas. It's funny though that we say that because Amazonas are spread between multiple duelists throughout the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Mai starts it off in DM. Tanya's it continues it in GX. Then there's Grace and Gloria who finish it off in Yu-Gi-Oh! RPG because they get the pendulums and the fusions. So yeah. Tier element. I know you guys see the tier element. Scary tier element. Once they get the field spell reprinted, I'm definitely gonna have the field spell. But these are some extra cards that are supposed to be like in another binder, but I didn't get it. And then like in the back here, shout outs to Shaba. And then these are my battle pack stuff from War of the Gods, and then my legendary duelist pack, Sisters of Rose packs that I keep in this binder as well. So, with that said and done, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. Dedicated to my queens. I have another video dedicated to the Harpie lady soon. But for right now, this video is going to be just dedicated to the Harpie binder and showing off the Harpie collection, which is a big collection with some additional friends. And then pretty soon, you guys will see like a deck profile and stuff like that. Because I don't want to end the end of January without a deck profile for the Harpies. It's not going to be a good one, but at least it'll be a deck profile. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps me out tremendously. You guys can hit up my notifications. Hit the notification bell to get informed when I get more content up on the channel. My social media links are in the description box below. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for the last 14 years of support. You guys have been amazing. HPJ, signing out. Take care. Bye-bye.